My dad's also Morgan Freeman. I want to bring that up here.
Oh, that's why you have such a dope impression.
Episode could not have gone without at least one Britney Spears comment. Let's just put that out there right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she had to be brought up.
I can't see.
Dave, I'm going to ask you to bear with me here for a minute while I just get a personal gripe off my chest with Pete over here.
Oh, okay. Please do.
See what I did this time.
Mostly for clicks.
Clicks is a friend of ours that I disrespected recently. This one's for you, Clicks.
Don't you make this funny. This isn't funny.
I don't even know if we're rolling yet.
Are we rolling, Otter? I got a friggin' bug on my butt.
We are. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what that is.
Jesus Christ, you got a bug on your butt?
I don't know.
I don't know
It's
either.
not the point.
I don't know if I want to be a part of this anymore.
Me and Otter were talking about this, too. Otter knows what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yep.
I'm too cool.
Are we
you guys
rolling?
Intimidated? Or something?
Otter, we good? We action live?
Let's get
You don't have
griped
to be
at.
quiet, Otter. I'll probably reference you in this story. Well, it was me and Otter the other day, and we were sitting around having a laugh in a joint. And I said to Otter, I got a gripe with that old Creasy there.
Did you just learn the word gripe? What the fuck are you saying this so often?
It's a word.
Did you get him a calendar or something with the word today?
No. Don't try to draw attention. He can tell it's coming. He can tell it's coming. I'll reference the episode. The Fletch episode.
Okay.
I'll even reference the moment.
The Fletches?
The moment when me and Fletch make up,
Yeah.
which was a real moment.
That was a beautiful moment.
And honestly, took a lot to get there from me. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, I bet. I just thought you're cool.
What did
He's
he
cool.
do when he's celebrating in the...
Fletch, amongst other times, he's done it like so many times.
Not Fletch. Pete.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Well, you
yeah, he has done it a number of other times.
You've done it so many times.
Yeah.
Your celebration
I know where this
chant
is going.
is
Yeah.
USA! USA!
And I gotta tell you, dude, you gotta knock that off right now. We're not for sale.
We're 100% for sale.
We're not for sale, Chris.
We couldn't be more for sale.
We're not for sale.
Oh my god.
See that on the wine? Where's the wine? We're not for sale.
Oh god, I didn't know Mike Myers was showing up today. That's incredible.
We're not for sale. Change the chant, pal.
Canada. Nah.
Nah, I don't like that
Nah,
either.
I don't like it either.
The sound of that one.
I hate that I gotta change the chant because you don't understand irony.
Hey, you don't have to.
That's not fair. I know you just learned gripe. How about we look up
Isn't
irony
it
next?
just a Simpsons quote?
Probably.
It's a Simpsons quote.
I'll probably give myself far
I
too much
know
credit.
it's a Simpsons quote. Get rid of it, I
Yeah, that's
say.
fair. That's a fair gripe. Now we've got a real legit
Hey,
gripe.
that wins the gripe.
That is the gripe off.
Drink.
Oh, Christ.
I'll tell you this right now, too. I've just spent the last 3 minutes trying to come up with a good gripe pun, and they're really hard to find. The white gripes is the best I've gotten.
Gripes of wrath?
Oh, yeah. Gripes of Wrath is not bad. It's hard to get a name. There's no names that rhyme with gripe.
It's a really, I haven't heard that word in a
Yeah,
while.
that's one that's not fun.
No, I sit at home and I think of words you're going to say, and I try to come up with puns for them, and gripe was not on my radar at all.
Let me tell you what I don't do. Sit at home and think of words that Pete's going to say. I know if it's about food, it's going to be yuck.
God, unless it's heavy chocolate.
Well, Dave's in the building with us today.
Yes, I'm sorry you had to
Hello.
see that. I'm sorry you had to
Yeah,
see me.
what a
Thanks
way
for
to
sticking
come
through
in.
that, Dave.
Ration like that.
Yeah, that was good.
I
I
don't know
Not
if
for
I was
sale.
the same.
Yeah, I like that.
For the record, though, totally for sale.
We are for
For
sale.
100%.
We in this
Canada
building
know
are for
us
sale.
for sure. Any offer. Make an offer.
Yeah.
No offer refused.
No, every offer considered, most of them accepted.
But Dave's here.
Yeah, hello.
Halifax bartender. Friend of mine. Regular of mine.
Extraordinaire.
Dave, how are you?
I'm great. Yeah,
Good to have you.
thank you.
I can't not start with not a mustache question because I
gosh.
mean, I don't know, and I'm not in non-judgy way because I love the
No,
mustache.
absolutely. Give me one I
But I'm
probably
just-
haven't heard before.
No, you've definitely heard it before, but this is more for my own research. What is the daily maintenance to rock something like that?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it is daily. It really only takes a few minutes, just like my hair. I mean, it's just part of my routine every day.
Yeah.
There's a blow dryer involved.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
You blow dry the
absolutely.
stash?
Yeah, I blow dry the stash.
How do you get a perfect circle like that?
It's a lot of twirling action. Yeah, I mean, kind of like using your finger as like a curling rod.
What if there was a mini curling thing?
Yeah, I know. I've thought of
There
this.
has to be that.
I mean,
I can't be the first guy
I
thinking
don't
of that.
know.
Patent pending.
I
Invention
feel
alert.
like I would own one. I mean, someone would have gotten that for me as a gift at some point,
Are you listening,
By now.
Manscaped?
right?
Sponsor
This is
us
an
and we'll make
idea. Patented.
How
Absolutely.
does it, like, when it's just like au natural?
When
does
it's
it, like,
resting?
Does it hang down? Like, does it-
Resting.
When it's resting,
What,
and
it's
it's
the resting
resting,
stash
and
phase?
it's resting era.
What does your mustache look
I
like?
mean,
Soft.
it's kind of the opposite of what it's doing now. It's like it's been coined like sad stash,
Oh.
really, because it's like an upside down like smile.
It's got to
like-
change the look completely.
It really changes the look of my whole mouth.
Yeah, because it
bet.
would be sort of like an old cowboy kind of thing,
A
right?
little,
Yeah, a little
yeah,
Sam
it's
Elliott.
a
Yeah.
little bit Sam Elliott. Yeah,
Yeah.
Very Fu Manchu.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Fu
but
Manchu.
like a little bit different because it's not attached on the way down. Like it would be free flowing, would it not? Does
Well,
not?
it does. Yes, it does. It actually like it will kind of blow in the wind a little bit because it's very sparse when it's not glued together.
Oh.
Like it's very
Wispy?
Wispy. Yeah, wispy's a good word for it.
That is a good word.
Yeah, kind of bushily.
God damn.
Bushily.
Yeah, bushily.
Wispy, bushly.
A little
I got a gripe with these wispy bushilies.
drink.
Do you ever wake up and you're just like, I don't fucking want to deal with this shit?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, I mean, I've thought of a product, which patent pending.
Okay.
But
Which, by
it's
the way, I
like-
don't think you can just say that in it is.
That's how that works. Because I swear that's all I ever see on TV.
Yeah, I think they've actually submitted the paperwork to start the patent process.
Okay.
But still, people out there don't know that. This is patent
yeah,
pending.
this is patent pending. Like it's like a shower cap, but for your face, right?
Okay. So
So,
a shower mask more.
yeah, like a shower mask, but just specifically for like your facial hair.
Okay.
So like it seals, and then like you could wake up in the morning, still be rocking the dew from the night before, put on your face mustache mask, and then still leave the house without having to worry about styling your mustache.
Okay. But when you say seal it off, do you mean like it's airtight across your facial?
Well, I
hair?
mean, whatever works. I don't know the logistics yet. Okay, like we're in the first stages of development here.
Discovery. We're in the discovery.
We're research and development. Okay, this is R&D right now.
So for the record, you've patented something that you don't know how it works.
Well, I just patented the idea.
I don't think that's how patents work.
Lord knows I have no idea.
I patent the idea for a spaceship that uses no fuel and gets wherever it wants.
Listen, if there's any investors out there that are interested in working with someone that has no idea what they're doing but has a really good idea, please hit me up.
They say that's the most important part about inventions is just the idea, not knowing how to do
I
it.
really feel like that is the most important part.
Big time.
I just picture this thing that just completely seals off your mouth and you just wake up in a panic in the middle of the night. Like trying to
It's like
breathe
the
in.
mask from Bane. Like just like your whole bottom face.
All just so that you can save what you said was 3 minutes of twirling your mustache.
Hey, for the man on the go. Come on.
It's a reverse sleep apnea mask.
yeah.
You just put it on and it gives you sleep apnea.
I've been breathing too well. The doctor says I'm getting too much oxygen while I sleep.
Sound like Darth Vader.
God, you must have to talk about the mustache all the time. I
Yeah,
see.
like it's definitely like brings attention. I mean, for sure, people are interested because you don't see a lot of people with this style, I guess.
No.
So
Like
like,
zero.
I do get asked questions a lot about it, but I mean, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it if I cared or I didn't like attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
no, nobody. You're never
Right.
wearing that, being like, "Why is everybody talking to me?" If only I could think of a way
God.
to stop them.
Another question about the mustache. Fuck. Please.
I wish I wasn't born with this
My
thing.
God.
I'm forced
Yeah.
to wear it.
What oh my god, it's so inconvenient.
I guess it's my cross to bear. What do I use for it? No, it's not a mini curling iron.
But if you hear of such a thing, I would love to have one purchased for me. I got a couple of bartender questions. I'm not normally around bartenders, let alone two at a time. And I could ask this fellow, but I don't trust his response.
I wouldn't either.
Every time I ask him a question, it ends in skinwalkers or something. It just really gets down a
Or
weird
a
rabbit
different
hole.
kind of cryptid.
Yeah, some sort of cryptid. It's always it ends up
Mole
in an old
people and
fashioned.
shapeshifters.
Are you a big conspiracy guy by any chance?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not really. I mean, I like to I mean, is believing in like, aliens a conspiracy? I don't know.
Believing they're here changing the
anymore.
rules is a conspiracy. But not believing they exist.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fine line. Fine line. Cool. No, just thinking the real. No,
That is
not
true.
serious.
Walking amongst us.
Yeah,
Well, okay, I'm semi-conspiracist. I think.
Okay. So you're open to the
I'm
possibility.
open. I'm open. I'll lend an ear.
Okay,
You know what?
so-
I'm open to the fact that they're walking amongst us, but they're not walking amongst us here.
You don't think I'm one?
No.
Wait, it was explain my eating habits.
I mean, that's true. You just don't talk to women. Almost as a rule now.
It's not a rule. It's just a convention.
Imagine if you were an alien just clowning me right now.
Imagine I was an
Oh,
alien.
I'd be pissed.
Imagine I was an alien and we've gone a year and a half not killing it, and I still won't reveal it.
Yeah, like we could immediately be the number one.
You're trying to win his heart.
Like, no, I want to do this the right way. I want to do this podcast the right way. I don't want to lean on the aliens thing. All right.
It's like somebody dating somebody and they're rich and they're like, I don't want to tell them. I don't want to tell them
Yeah.
until they're already in love.
My dad's also Morgan Freeman. I didn't want to bring that up here.
Oh, that's why you have such a dope impression of it.
Can you do a Morgan Freeman impression?
Okay.
We like to ask all our guests.
Oh my gosh, Morgan Freeman. So that is
Keep it going.
question. Wait, I'm trying to think of a good Morgan Freeman line.
Let's see
I
if
mean,
we
Deep
can-
Impact. He had a couple.
That's
good
the
ones in
go-to?
that. I
Deep
think so.
Impact?
That's a classic.
It is, but when you think
Okay.
Morgan Freeman, is that number one? Everybody
It
was
was
in Shawshank.
Shawshank. Oh,
But Deep Impact, number one.
yeah.
Zihuatanejo. Did you say that shit in it? Did you say Zihuatanejo? That's where they met at the end.
In Deep Impact?
No, in Shawshank. In Deep Impact.
When would that have come up?
Who Deep
Impact
Impact
2.
has what's his name in it too? Frodo?
Oh, yeah.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood? You kind of look like him.
I got.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Listen, I got that.
You kind of look
As
like
much
Elijah
as-
Wood in a disguise because of your mustache.
No one will notice me as Snyder
I used to
Whiplash.
get that literally as like every day almost when I was younger. It was like in the
Yeah,
middle
man.
of like the Lord of the Rings huge.
Oh, no.
Like my hair was curly and longer, no facial hair. I looked like a little boy.
Dave's
Like-
experimented with a couple looks over the years.
Yes, I have.
Cornrows.
Oh,
shit.
I did.
The man had cornrows.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not a bad set of cornrows. We got a pick.
There
Throw
is
it
a
up, we
pic
got it.
floating around somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have that with a mustache?
No, that was pre-mustache.
What kind of
David,
year are we
yeah.
talking? The cornrows.
The cornrows would have been like 2006 ish.
Okay.
2005. Yeah.
That's fair.
Straight out of high school, like 19 years old.
Shit.
Yeah,
That's classic.
I lived in Truro, so
I had a buddy
I
with
thought
them.
I was hard.
And you probably were for true.
I mean,
Yeah.
hardest
Who else
gay
got
guy that lived
cornrows?
there.
Nobody else. Where'd you even get cornrows in Truro?
I had a friend that could do braids.
Okay.
I mean, it's Truro.
Started as a teen with my queen and a baby girl. It was all a dream, now it seems like I had a world. I'm not really seen on the scene, but I like it like that. Only if a green, then I leave with a bag full of cash.
It's like I love to chat to people at the bar, but when I'm really busy and I'm focused, I don't have a lot of extra give to
Yeah.
like give to you. Like I'll be cordial, I'll make your drinks, and I'll glaze over. But like if you're trying to have a deep conversation with me while I'm busy, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so that'd be a weird thing to do. I guess they're in a sad place, I assume, if you're going in trying to spark that
Oh,
up.
I've
I
had
can't
times,
imagine.
dude, where somebody would be talking, I literally have to turn around and be like, "What?
Right?
What are you saying right now?
Right?
Man, I'm insanely busy." They're like, well, I just don't think I'm gonna get her back. What? You talking to me this whole time?
Yeah, right. Catch me up.
Oh god, I can only imagine. Like the only interaction I have is with amateur comedians who seem like they're just as annoying as anyone at a bar. So I can just imagine what it's like to be trapped there with them, with the dynamic of you're at work too.
Yeah.
Imagine being at a bar full of amateur comedians.
I can't. And having to interact
Would that be your hell?
Yes. Everything you guys are saying is my hell. Like, if someone's sitting in front of you and you can't not talk to them is fucking, like, it's making me physically uncomfortable. Like, I can't,
It's good sometimes.
oh, dude, I can't, I just can't,
Oh, it
I don't
definitely
have
has its
that gear.
moments.
Can't.
It's like any
I've seen
job.
you, I've
But,
seen
like,
you do
I
it.
think of your job too, and I'm like, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you become a psychopath and a weirdo,
Yeah.
but, like, at least nobody sees it. And I'm in
That's true.
sweatpants.
That is true.
Never have to not wear sweatpants.
If I
I'm
have to
mad
look
every
that
Thursday when I
crazy.
go put on jeans for this show. And I don't even have to. I could wear sweatpants, but
You could.
This feels like my big night out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's my shed.
You look like you're going to church.
Yeah, thank you.
You tried to do episode 2 in sweats, and I shamed you, and then you never
really
did it again.
quickly. Yeah, you really shut that down quickly. You actually just, it was the only time Otter's ever done this. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was wearing like kind of like pajama pants
Yeah.
almost, and he just looked at me and goes, not those. And at the time, he's wearing a belly shirt and a bandana.
Yeah, but I
shirt?
looked awesome.
Otter will throw out a belly shirt every now and again.
Oh, excellent.
Auto crop his tops.
Yeah, he's-
Crop the top.
the man will crop it. We
Yeah.
got a top,
Full,
he'll
like
crop it.
full midriff.
Not full.
Love it.
You'll
Not
see, button.
full.
You'll see in the button though.
Yeah, you
love
see a
it.
little bit of the
Okay.
button.
Yeah, at least you're a bit of a button team.
Yeah.
Bit
bit of the button.
He's a bit of a Spearsby. Yeah,
He'll
he's
put,
definitely-
he'll put a little hanky on.
Oh
A little
I wear
hanky
skirts. I do. Yeah.
Little braids.
Yeah.
Listen, there wasn't this episode could not have gone without at least one Britney Spears comment. Let's just put that out there right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Is that-
she had to be brought up.
It's
For
Britney,
sure.
bitch.
It's my queen.
I have been compared to her quite a bit.
Yeah, you did with Spears era, yeah. Doing those knife dances all the time.
Yeah, she's in a weird era right now. Is it really her? Do you think it's her? There's a conspiracy.
There's a conspiracy.
You must be into that one.
Oh, 100%. I'm into it. But
You
like,
know?
I've not heard this one.
Oh,
Are we saying
she's
it's
just
not really
acting
Spears?
so supremely weird that people are like, is it her?
People think she got cloned.
Yeah.
they think that it's.
And wait a minute, they think she got cloned and the clone's the same age? Do they not know how cloning works? 'Cause you don't fucking make a copy of the person at the age.
Right,
You
it's like
fucking
Star
idiot.
You can
Trek.
speed it up.
If
You
you're out
speed it
there and you
up.
think that's what's happening, you're a fucking
You
idiot.
turn the
I'll tell you
machine
that.
up.
Turn it on high.
Speed it up. We
Broil.
need this
You
clone
gotta
at
broil that
36
Britney.
years old today. That's how you do it, baby. And that's when they start dancing with knives because they're not being cooked for long enough.
Yeah, they're not slow cooked.
You know, if you don't cook them at a regular time, they will dance with knives on the internet.
That's why they say don't put your Britney Spears in the microwave. Put it in the oven. You gotta
Yeah.
heat up the oven old fashioned.
Preheat.
never meet your heroes.
Oh shit! I'm
She's
sorry,
been cloned.
Brittany.
That's my favorite new conspiracy.
Yeah.
God damn.
God,
You
Yeah.
can go deep
this
on it.
turned way left.
Yeah. The conspiracy people don't believe in cloning in like Dolly the sheep type of clothing. They think
believe,
it.
like-
They think it's
Like
like,
a photocopier.
no. They think it's like people who are hired to wear people suits and pretend to be other people. Right? You've seen like the.
skin.
It's
Well,
like
that's not clone.
closet, but that's what they're calling them.
Skinning a person and wearing your skin.
Yeah, but it's like when they started calling those things hoverboards, and they were really just their 2D.
yeah, one
they were
wheel.
really hoverboards, but everybody knew they were talking about that. It's the same thing.
You want to
right?
come see my clone? It's not really a clone.
It's the guy wearing a different person's face.
It's just my friend Larry, but he's got a Britney Spears skin on.
Larry's got a pretty decent body.
Give him a couple knives. You should see what he can do.
Oh my god! Yeah,
I did not hear that conspiracy.
I
ever.
didn't hear that
No?
either.
No,
Oh,
that's
it's out
beautiful.
there.
I thought it was just a lookalike, but
Ah.
actually, I don't know. I don't think it's a lookalike. I think it's actually her. I mean, she's just obviously
wilding
has
out?
mental
Yeah.
As you would.
disabilities or whatever abilities.
If you got that famous that young, and
Yeah,
everybody in the world was trying to have sex with you at 16, that'd be a weird upbringing.
yeah,
that
no,
is
for
crazy.
sure.
It's not that bad.
Oh, there was a big fat kid. Nobody ever wanted to bang him. That's funny. I'm just catching him up. These are
No,
just
it's good. It's good.
I was too. I didn't make the joke.
Shane, I have to.
For next time.
I have to ask, what were you looking at that launched the thought of I shouldn't like this, but you can't control what you like?
Well, like my thing is like this isn't a popular thought,
Okay.
and I don't, and especially while I'm wearing this cool shirt,
Just mark the time. We'll cut wherever this is going to be.
guys. I don't like the guy who made it, and I don't like what he's doing lately.
Okay.
But I like the Cybertruck. I don't want to like it. I can't
Dumbest
help
looking fucking thing.
I love the way it looks.
I drove by one the other day for the first time, like side by side on one. Yeah. It's the stupidest looking thing.
Completely different experience. I had it happen the other day too. I was in a cab. I looked over. I was like, "Oh my god, that's cool."
You know what it looks like to me? It looks like you're in a video game that you don't have the bandwidth to load the frames properly.
Yeah.
So like just loads up the shitty version of it, the low texture quality.
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely.
Disagree fully. I think it looks so cool.
Like
I think it looks
90s
like iRobot.
Windows, like video games that
Stunt
were
Race
preset.
FX.
I think
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
like the
stunt
Terminator
bike.
movie with Christian Bale, which is sick.
Actually, I love the look of it too.
Yeah,
Really?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otter, am I all over?
No, I'm with you, dog. Yeah, it feels very Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Like any.
What's the problem with that? Dreamcast is goddamn ground.
Yeah, but now we have PlayStation 5s and Xbox. Like,
Still Dreamcast.
there's
way
so
ahead
many.
of its time. I'll even say this guy, one of your favorite games ever is on Dreamcast.
That
Crazy
is
Taxi?
true.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy
right.
Taxi guy?
It's not Crazy Taxi. Guess
No,
again.
It's, what is it called? Vigilante Radio or something?
No,
What's it called?
it's called Jet Set Radio
Jet Set.
Future.
How's that,
It's a
Rob?
game where you are on rollerblades and you're doing graffiti on the walls. But
What's it on, Otter?
Dreamcast.
Shut your mouth!
I don't know if that wins the argument, but all right. That's
I
fair.
feel like I'm putting out a lot of fires tonight. I really do. I feel like some stuff has come at me, and I've been like, ding! I don't know what that is. Little hotel bell.
Order up.
The gripes of wrath over there.
Rats, see, you trying it on? Sounds
I
pretty
do like,
good.
it was better than what I came up with. I didn't like the white gripes,
Yeah.
but it's still open if anyone can come up with another one. I got one more bar-related question that I wanted to bring up when we
right.
get the experts in the studio. This isn't really a bar question. It's more about movies. What's the best if you could go hang out in one like TV or movie bar? What would be like the coolest TV movie bar
That's
to hang
no
out?
question for me.
Yeah, what's that?
Cheers.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fair.
Cheers.
Cheers is a good one.
No question.
Okay, yeah. I thought, well, this was my answer, but I also thought we'd have the same answer.
Oh,
Cocktail.
Cocktail would be a good
The
one.
movie Cocktail.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Think about it, though.
Groundbreaking.
Cocktail's great, but it was mostly pretty fucking busy.
Yeah. How did they have time to do
Cheers.
all that
Cheers!
plan?
All they did was talk
And all they
They're
did
just
was
hanging
pour beer.
for a couple guys.
Classic.
That's
Couldn't
where
be-
I want to
see.
be.
This is literally like us in what we explained earlier, but as movie bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Exactly to that.
that's a very good point. Are you picturing being there as a worker or as a customer?
Well, worker.
Worker,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that's how I took that question. For
I don't
sure.
even really know what it's like to be a customer at a bar anymore.
I forget.
I'm always on that side. Like I don't
It's
really
true.
go to bars and drink. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Can I throw this one at you? This is more as a customer than it would be as a worker.
Okay.
But I think it would be an interesting night to hang out at the bar from Roadhouse.
Roadhouse?
Do you fight?
No offense, dude. I don't think you really.
I'm in the corner. If there's trouble, I'm getting out of the way. But I'm just watching. I'm just
First
hanging
of all,
out.
we're talking
low-key.
about the good Roadhouse, right?
Of course, I don't want to be in the tiki bar that Conor McGregor
the
rips
original
apart.
Double Deuce.
There's no way I want to hang. Although the tiki bar.
Let me tell you something right now, Pete. Anybody can get it, the original Double Deuce. You can hide in a corner, but somebody's going to grab you. And you better hope Swayze's around. Fucking
yeah.
rip a throat out on your behalf.
Swayze, I'd yell as soon as someone got me in there. Save me! Save me, Dalton. What's his name?
what-
Dalton? No, what's his
Dalton.
name? Dalton's the
Dalton,
Dalton.
yeah.
Yeah. that's
Buddy,
right.
one of the best scenes ever. When he first starts working at the bar, and three ne'er-do-wells walk in. And they're like, and one of his buddies like, these guys don't look like much. And he's like, oh yeah? Right boot. And he looks down, and the guy's got a little knife sticking out of his right boot. And then Swayze beats the shit out of him. He's like, the guy comes up to him first. He's like, I heard about you, Dalton. I hear you're a real piece of shit. And Dalton just says, opinions vary, and beats the shit out of him. The whole time blocking the boot knife. Ah, boot knife! I clocked it when you walked in.
You gotta watch out for the boot knife. That is a scary thing.
Yeah, it is.
How do you walk though?
Sneaky.
It was just hilarious because it's like you can't walk with a big blade sticking out of the bottom. It just would be awkward. It'd be like
can walk-
walking with a metal flipper.
On flat ground to be okay, but the second you try to go up a stair, you're catching that and going full over.
I feel like you'd still have to
absolutely.
kind of limp it a bit.
You'd have
You'd
to
have to
walk
be tough.
bow-legged a little bit
Yeah.
too, right? Because you wouldn't want to swipe the inside of your other leg with the knife.
Oh, imagine
So
you got an
you'd
itch on the
walk-
back.
Right? You just forget about it there.
My Achilles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and at that point, I think we all agree that's not worth the trouble.
No.
No,
Just
definitely not.
carry a knife, asshole.
Yeah, the only way the boot knife is good is if you just have a regular boot and then right before the fight you put the knife in.
Yeah.
You'd have to like carry it around as a knife and,
And
then
then,
go, hold
like,
on a sec,
absolutely.
guys. I
At
got
that-
it.
yeah, exactly. At that point, you're like, what do you mean? Just a second.
I'm not letting you put your knife in the. Actually, I'm gonna let you put it in because it's way worse than if you had it in your hand.
I love that
Way better
movie.
weapon.
The movie Roadhouse, the original, is just an absolute beauty, though.
Oh my god, it's Swayze anything really.
Yeah. The guy, what's his name? Sam Elliott, as we were talking about before.
Yes, that's right.
all coming full
Introduces himself in a fight where he cock punches somebody.
yeah. It's a good move. I learned that from him. That's my opener now too.
Yep.
Cock bunch. I yell at
Absolutely.
him.
Cock punch. We're not for sale.
Cock punch.
Cock punch.
Say. right, that's fair. All right, you got one auto? What bar would you go hang out at? I feel like you'd have something weird. I feel like you get a weird answer.
Probably the bar from the movie Hackers. Half pipes and stuff all around it.
That actually changed.
Now that you mentioned that, actually sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, I changed my answer to that.
Did I kind of nail it?
Yeah, that's it. That'd be awesome.
What a pull.
That was not an insult. I
No.
just kind of nailed
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty sick.
I was gonna pick Patty's Pub, but your answer's way better.
Yeah. Patty's Pub would be a weird one.
It would be fun. Like
white trash people fighting.
you sit in a corner and something crazy's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar to Roadhouse, less danger.
Yeah, less action too, though.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, weirder smells.
You?
Definitely. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, yeah.
In the corner in the back, just chilling out.
Just chilling in the back.
Not in any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
What's that guy's story over there? He's a pervert.
Don't mind me. I'll just be jacking in the corner. Is that cool? I figured that kind of thing's allowed around.
He's
here.
actually not really into fighting.
He just likes all the grunts for some reason.
Grunt work.
Plus, you get to watch Jeff Healey play every night, which is pretty sick.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't want that?
Fair. That's fair. I appreciate that attitude. I deserved every bit of that.
Another night of Jeff Healey. No wonder everybody's fighting each other to death.
This is night 7 featuring Healy.
Hold your guitar right, you fuck.
You know, it's been 48 nights in a row that Jeff Healey's played at this band, and the people are just fighting each other harder and harder.
To be fair, he can't see any of it.
No.
He
That's
has
why
no
they
idea.
put chicken wire up in front of him.
He has no idea what's going on with
They're
it.
like, we don't want people to stop throwing their beers. We just don't want them to hit Jeff while he's playing.
All right, that's fair. All right. I can't think of another better answer. The only other answer I had was a little creepy. I wouldn't mind going, if I could be younger, I wouldn't mind going to the old Bayside, whatever they call that diner from
Oh, the Max.
From Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
It
that
seems
would
like
be-
everyone's having a good
Oh,
time
if we're
there.
talking
Yeah.
diners, then you can lock me in, table for one, at none other than Beverly Hills' 90210 Peach Pit, run by Nat and my boy Brandon Walsh.
Okay.
Absolutely iconic diner. If I gotta pick a diner, I'm going the Peach Pit.
Yeah.
Respect.
Oh, that place was awesome.
Man, that brought something out of you.
It did.
A lot of shit went down there, dude.
I should have said diner to start with. I
A
apologize.
lot of people grew up at the pit.
Not me. I feel like I got younger. All right, let's hit you with a topic. We do a little thing every week here where it's a real sacrifice that I make for the show. I get as high as I possibly can and come up with a hypothetical question for us.
Oh, great.
It's called the Hypothetical,
I love it.
and we're looking for a sponsor. If you're out there, sponsor. Surprisingly cheap.
Pat.
Right, yours is that one.
We're looking for a sponsor. All this can be yours.
We're very professional. So this is a what would you rather question. And this is a what fight would you rather take? We just talked about Roadhouse, so I'm feeling a little fighty.
Ooh, I like it.
So this is what kind of fight? If you have to pick one of these fights, you get thrown in kind of Roman gladiator style, mainly for the people's entertainment. Mm-hmm. Would you rather fight, and these are 3 animals in 3 different situations. Would you rather fight a shark, great white shark, big old fucking 12-footer, inside a 12 by 12 jail cell, no water, but you're in a 12 by 12 jail. There's not a lot of room to hide. He's flapping around, tails going, jaws are going.
It's insane.
I got to know the starting position for that one.
Ooh, starting position. That's
Because
a.
if I could just kind of like
Excellent
hold him,
question.
he's
Right?
gonna die.
If I'm on top.
He's 12 feet tall, man. You can't hold him. You can't hold him.
If I'm
steady.
riding
Yeah,
him.
he's just gonna smush
Getting on
me.
top of him is
Yeah,
possible.
getting on
but
top of him for sure.
If he throws you in front of him, you're fucked, though.
Oh, for sure. Fucked either way.
You're fucked either way. So that's number one. That's
Oh,
first
he's
option.
gonna writhe around.
He's gonna writhe. Second option, a big full-grown bald eagle in a phone booth.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's got no flight. He can't get around on you, but you're locked in tight quarters, and that thing's gonna be swanging.
I mean,
We got.
I'm already saying the shark because like at least he's gotta eat me whole and I'm probably gonna die quicker. Like if I'm getting shredded by a
I
bald
hate
eagle,
to break this to you, but it's for sure not swallowing you whole. What? You're getting limbs chewed off way before.
limb by limb.
Yeah.
I
No.
still feel that'd be
It's
less
not a
painful.
blue whale.
He's not gonna
Blue
gum.
whales
You mean he's not
swallow.
gonna gum me to death?
No.
What?
The mouth's like this. Like you get chomped. You go
Like
just get
swallow
swallowed.
me like a snake. snake.
This
That's
isn't
how that
Moby
works?
Dick. This is
Shit.
Jaws.
Well, I still think I'm gonna go shark. I
It's
feel
the
like
third option. There's third option still
Oh,
on the
shit.
table before you select. The third option is a full-grown silverback gorilla in an Olympic swimming pool.
Is there water?
Fun fact: gorillas cannot swim. So as long as you can stay in the deep end until that thing starves to death or whatever, you're okay.
because it stayed in the.
But the second you get like against the wall or you get anywhere near somewhere we can jump to, you're in trouble.
They could get to you.
They can probably jump
they're
up at
definitely
you.
gonna come at you.
But they're scared of the deep water. That's the only reason
Are
I
they?
included them. I did a little research on this. It was very hard to find something that can kill you that's also not good
This
in
is
the water.
a really interesting.
Turns out everything can swim that can murder
Because
you.
there is a way to beat every one of them.
100%.
But each one of them truly sucks
Sucks.
for different ways.
Yeah, the gorilla's
Theo?
endurance. If you got good endurance, you can do the gorilla. If you're sneaky, you can do the shark. And if you got brute force, you can do the eagle.
Yeah, because
Because the eagle, you're gonna get hurt.
The eagle,
But
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
get
get
hurt.
hurt.
But it's the
you
smallest.
could, but you could, assuming you could get your hands on it.
Get your weight into it against the wall, like really pushed against the wall.
But then too, like their
you're
claws
taking
are
claws.
so sharp.
And
Oh my
beaks,
God.
too. You're taking beaks.
Buddy, that one's not good either.
But you might live. That's the only one you're for sure gonna live.
I don't know if there's more of a chance of living though. That the chance of that thing nipping your jugular.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I don't like the bald eagle. I definitely don't like.
I don't
You
know, I
could
think-
get him by the neck.
If you could get him,
just break its neck.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But even just crush him, just fucking fall on him or something.
Yeah. That
Keep
way,
him down.
yeah, you're right.
Keep him down.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get hurt. You're definitely gonna get the shark. If you can avoid the shark the whole time, you can get out scot free. Or
Now
there's
wouldn't the gorilla like get out of the pool and then
there's
like,
walls on the side of the pool. It's like it's hell in the cell kind of sitch.
truly?
But they can't climb. It's like glass walls. You can't climb them. You're in the pool until one is not in the pool anymore.
Right.
It's one.
Yeah.
So you have to
that's-
tread water?
You gotta survive for long enough that the
Nah,
gorilla's
that's
done.
impossible. That's impossible. So you either like I don't know how long you can tread water for, but
I don't know either.
But it's not longer than a gorilla can wait an hour for you, no
feel like-
problem.
I feel like you're gonna have to do a lot of hours.
Yeah.
What if you get like a life jacket? Let's say.
Oh.
Oh, so you're just
Just lay there.
And he's probably coming after you slowly, taking jumps at you and stuff.
Just
Oh my
floating around
God,
like
I don't know,
like a
dude.
fucking human buoy.
because I feel like if it's a matter of him like eating or not eating,
Yeah.
he's gonna be like,
He's
I
gonna
think
get
I'm
real
gonna
hungry.
test this deep water.
Yeah, right. He's finding a way. He's
I'll just
he's
hold
building a
on to
rope.
him like a piece of wood if
Yeah.
I have to.
Yeah,
but,
that's
like,
it. They're smart.
You'd have to stay pretty far away from him.
Buddy, these are all. This is actually one of the more complex questions. It's a tough one to answer because I don't think any of them you make it out alive.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Does an Olympic pool have a shallow end?
Yeah.
Or is oh
Oh yeah, he's just chilling in the shallow end, staring
no way.
at you.
Yeah, the third one's so scary. The third one's so scary.
Pete's like, okay, you got a life jacket.
Yeah,
You're like-
it's gonna start in the shallow and jump at you, and then it's gonna get you in your boat dead.
It's possible, but if the Olympic-sized pool's pretty long, like there's
They
it's
have-
pretty deep in the shallow. There's a lot of space. I don't think he's gonna be able to jump to you. I think you'd have to like the best chance is you fall asleep and you get too close to the side, and he like Spider-Man's along the side and then just takes you out. I think that's how he'd get you. But like if you stay dead center of it, I think you'd be okay.
I think I'm just gonna have to go eagle because it's smaller. But like, even though I'm gonna say that I know it's still gonna beat the piss out of me.
I'm thinking shark, man. I think I
Yeah.
could maybe stay at the tail end and just take a few hits from the tail.
Yeah.
But I don't think he can get around. I don't think he can turn quick enough.
Yeah.
But he's
I don't
gonna
think so
hit
either.
you with his tail
You're gonna
towards
take
his
some
mouth.
bruises. Yeah, you're gonna take some bumps, man. You're gonna take bumps
Stay
anyway.
low. Stay
Also,
low.
you could
Stay
go
low.
for the eye.
You could punch it in the eye. That's apparently a thing. I feel it's gonna be a little disoriented, and I feel like it's not that long. I feel like 10 minutes, the thing's probably dead.
Punch it in
You think
its
it's 10
nose.
minutes?
I think 10 minutes without air, like you can't breathe.
I didn't think it was that much.
I think that's pretty. They're old kind of weird creatures. They don't use a lot of air. Like, I think-
You'd also have to you put your hands right in those gills and start ripping stuff out
Oh,
like an
yeah.
old truck.
yeah, you could try that. Yeah,
I mean, if you got to get through it.
I think that's my best chance. I think it's my best chance.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, you're going shark.
Yeah, I'm going shark for
You
sure.
going shark?
I'd probably go eagle.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean,
an easier road. It's just
not
the
a-
one I'm choosing because it's the
Yeah.
the one that I'm least terrified of.
I feel like I could do. I don't know why. Unjustifiably, I feel like I could duck and weave around the shark for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. I think I could swing it.
Yeah.
You don't think you'd have like an asthma attack after 3?
Why do I feel like too there'd be a point where the shark would just be like tired out, even though he's gonna live for a while. He'd be like,
I think so.
and then he'd just be like,
He'd exhaust a lot of his oxygen, I think, fighting too, right? So like,
Yeah.
he'd probably
Yeah.
go quicker.
Yeah, I think the first like 3 to 4 minutes are going to be terrifying, and if you can ride that out,
Yeah, for
then,
sure.
then it's just you just have to stay in a cell and watch a shark, one of the
Yeah.
most beautiful creatures, just die slowly.
it's a sad day. I get it. It's not a
That's
great
so
day.
sad.
Did you look over? There's a phone booth, and I'm just getting the shit. You know, You're like, nature's beautiful.
Thank God I didn't take that. I should have taken the shark. Lean on him, T-Shane. Lean on him. Use your weight.